Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Victory at Sea Pacific, episode number 41. So first order of business is I sent CTF Bravo back to Truck Lagoon. We have some maintenance to take care of. Unfortunately, the first thing I need to do before we do anything else there is look at the range of the various ships. You'll see why this is important in a moment. So the Yorktown has a range of 12,000. And what do we have? Pensacola's. Oh, there she is. 10,000. So this is 10,000, and the Yorktown is 12,000. Now what we want to do is go over to their fuel situation. Okay, so 10,000, 12,000, and the destroyers, let's say, are like 5,000 or so. So here is the list of everything available. Aviation fuel is extremely low. We can spare a little bit of that from the Yorktown, etc. Oh my god, no. Not like that. So maybe drop it down to 12,000 to get this up. And there's still a little bit, so we'll drop this down a little bit. They actually don't need that much. Okay, something like this. I don't know why it does that. I'd rather not do that. Okay, 594, that's fine. 14,000 versus, okay, well, we need to get somewhat neutralize these things, I think. Wish there was a way to just equalize it. And the big important thing here is the Yorktown is at 479 out of, so we actually need the fleet. It's not showing up here. Why is it not showing up here? The heck? That's why. Okay, there. Now we actually have this fleet. So your fuel is 750. So it's 750 to go 12,000. It's 300 to go 10,000. So if we want these guys to go 6,000, I mean, basically at 12,000 is 750. So I haven't done the math, but 250. Well, it's pretty easy. That means 4,000 is every 250. So if we get these guys up to 500, they have 8,000, which is more than our destroyers can go. So we already know that 500 is the absolute, wow, we don't even have 500. This one does, but this one does not. So that's already too much, so we can probably drop it down to like 425 or so. Just guessing that 425 will be fine. I'm going to do 440 to be a little bit safe. And you as well, 440. Okay, so this gives us a little bit of extra fuel. Mainly we want to get these up to 74, let's say, first. And then we'll see how much wiggle room we have after that. The Pensacola is about at half, so that's going to put her at like 5,000. So 10,300. This is another pretty straightforward one. It's 33 for 1, right? No, 3.3 for 1. It's kind of an awkward ratio. How did they? Anyway, because each one of these fuel, I mean, if it's 300 fuel taking you 10,000, then yeah, it's 30. Yeah, it's correct. 30. 33 times 300 is, 9,990 or something like that. Anyway, so that's about right. So what do we want to, 2/3 would mean 6,000. I mean, 2/3 is about what we're aiming for. 199 is about right. So let's get this one up to 199 if we can. We almost can, but we can't. Okay, so then the fuel situation is more or less fine, I would say. Rations, looks like everyone's fine there, except for a few destroyers, and they're probably going to be okay, I assume. So we took everything we needed. It's kind of interesting to see all the stuff behind the scenes here, but yeah, it's not something you want to mess with all the time. I think that we can limit the Yorktown and the Enterprises. Yeah, the Yorktown is just greedily gobbling up everything. The one I'd like to give a little bit more to, oh, wow, there's actually, oh, these are bombs. 202, 221, that's fine. I don't think we need to worry about this actually because we're probably not going to drop that many bombs. Anyways, let's just, it's whatever it is, it's fine now. And now more of an even distribution of fuel, looks like to me at least. And probably we have, oh, we got plenty of range now. So whatever that was, it was effective. Everyone is repaired. Let's go. So yeah, my goal is to try to finish the game actually very soon. I don't want to take too long to finish the game. So hopefully that comes true. Now, as I remember, we're hunting down a few convoys and then taking on Guam itself. So we'll unpause. I don't think there's anything else that needs our immediate attention. I eventually am going to switch CTF Able, which is going to make a beeline for Iwo Jima, actually. But I'm eventually going to switch them over to all fighters. And my grand plan is, once we take Iwo Jima, we hopefully will have the B-29 unlocked by then. We don't have it unlocked yet. I believe it's the last thing you can unlock. That and nuclear bombs. Yeah, B-29 is the last thing we unlock with the Corsair. Well, probably the Corsair next and then the B-29. I'm guessing. I've never made it this far in progression, so it's just a guess. But what we'll want to do is swap out all the... this has Hellcats currently, which are probably fine, but if we can get Corsairs on there, it's, you know, it's a little bit better, isn't it? And the carriers are going to move up and provide... They're going to need a ton of air support to protect any kind of B-29s which are flying out of Iwo Jima. So Iwo Jima is probably also going to need, before that, to be upgraded to get, you know, 6 of them or whatever. This is all going to be very expensive in terms of war bonds, so it's we're looking a lot in the future, but that's how I plan to run the war right now. 116 days for the Iowa. I'm not even sure this will last that long. So anyway, let's... You guys on the same... It's like, this is not manned, but this one is not manned. Okay, good. That's actually a good sign. I was hoping that their, like, crew configurations were messed up, because, again, I don't want to mess with that every time. Alright, so first SAG is going to go over and intercept this convoy. We will take control of it, just because I don't want to lose any ships to any destroyers or anything. Probably going to waste a lot of fuel, or a lot of ammunition as well. Yeah, so that fleet is retreating. It looks like they might be going back to Iwo Jima. They do need repairs, thanks to the drum. So maybe even that little effort, although it didn't, you know, succeed in... What? I couldn't click on Port Moresby. Whatever. Let's get you guys going. Port Moresby. But now we are able to do it. It's good. I want to go and try to... These guys are going to redock for rearmament, resupply, refuel, who knows. Alright. We got these guys. Oh good, 5 cargo ships. We'll enter this combat? Absolutely. Okay, there it is. Okay, start the battle. Just charge them. The unfortunate thing is we have to kind of let first SAG do her thing here. I'm a little nervous to let her actually do her thing. By the way, where? Oh, God. Let's go north. Oh, not you. First SAG, you go that way. You go this way. Hopefully we intercept that. We got to get back to that. But anyways, I want this fighter or scout to go over Tinian, and then we'll return. And you are still going to enter combat with that, but hopefully that happens after this gets taken care of first. So we'll just charge them until we're in gun range, and then once that happens, we'll submerge and hopefully take some shots. So yeah, they know where we are. They know where we're coming from, but that seems okay to me. It's just 5 convoy ships. Are moving this way, so we'll move that way a little ourselves. Trying to think if I should just move for a sec like in a parallel course to those convoy ships for now, just to make sure we don't lose anything to two destroyers. We basically just need to keep everything checked behind. Probably even we want our Northampton class to do most of the fighting work there. I think this submarine is actually faster, on the surface at least, than the standard class battleships over there, and they're all like 21 knots, I think. Still a ways to go to catch up. Still a ways. There we go. There it is. Okay, so enter this combat as well. This one might get finished first just because of the longer range. What I could do is actually guide the submarine. Okay, so let's get you guys into line formation. Pull you back a little bit. I think in the last battle I was thinking maybe being more towards the back would have been a better thing. Alright, so go ahead and move forward. I think I want... Southard? No, the Louisville. Kind of want the Louisville to lead the way. Like, let's get everyone except for you to move forward as well, but you're going to lead the way. And since they do appear to be pretty far away, 67% operational, I'm not really sure what that means. Got all these combats going on. It's my worst nightmare, having more than one combat at a time. It means I have to actually pick and choose what gets there. Oh my gosh, they're delivering! Yes! We'll have some supplies in Marshall Islands very soon. That is very good news. I mean, now we need it pushed up to Truck Lagoon, but how could we have known that? The torpedo boats are moving out. Yeah, it's a precarious situation. Obviously, this one submarine. We could just give the order to attack submerged. I wonder if she'll just do this. Because that might be the best option. Just tell her to submerge. Once she submerges, give her the order to attack. And hopefully she doesn't attack on the surface. And if she does and we lose her, well, okay, these submarines are even more pathetic than I expected. Good, so now let's watch out for this situation. Okay, we're charging. And the Louisville is not braking and running quite yet. We'll have her do that. Alright, speed it up to maximum. Yeah, Louisville's definitely going to be going in much faster than the other ones. If nothing else, she can act as a scout. Oh, and there's Guam, just off in the distance. I don't know if this fleet is actually trying to engage us or what's going on. What in God's name? Yeah, I think that she does keep trying to reattach, so let's hope that that last movement order I gave her is the last one I need to give her. Fire control's a little weak, propellers are a little weak. Well, propellers aren't doing too bad, considering she's still going 30 knots. The hell was that? A black puff of smoke. I thought it was, you know, not good. Didn't look like good news. Nighttime, which is going to make things a little bit worse. Wow, that was quick. Okay, Louisville's really doing well. She's just killing all of them. Oh, this is quick. She's actually close enough to be shelled. Who the hell is shelling her? What the hell has the possibility of shelling the frickin' Louisville? She took damage, for crying out loud. But otherwise, this is going very much in our favor. I have to turn down my speaker volume. That's how much in favor it's going. Oil tankers. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, the fact that my heavy cruiser took damage from these merchants is just absurd. But okay, that's fine. We'll accept it because Louisville's destined for repairs at some point anyway. Which is going to kind of mess things up for a little bit. Get them to move this way. And just continue to let them destroy the rest of this fleet. This is a huge loss to the Japanese, I'd have to say. Wow. Man, this oil tanker does not care. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, it's so brutal. Oh my gosh. I can't believe these 18-inch shells aren't just immediately, or 16-inch shells aren't immediately, holy cow, smothering her. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. And that's it. One, oh my god, there's more. They just keep coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mind you, this is 4x speed, but this is still so brutal. Ah! There it is. Holy cow. Well, that was something. That was really something. Don't be on the receiving end of 4 battleships. Jeez. You do not want. Well, the good news is we can engage these torpedo boats now. So I'll just go ahead and give the order to engage. Hopefully we get a notice when that battle begins, otherwise we could lose something. She did not engage. Well, that's a little disappointing. I don't know what's going on with her, but you know what, in some sense it's okay that she did this because... Ah, they're fleeing? And sometimes it's okay that she did that because she's not going to get herself into trouble if she's running away. Wait a second. We're on the other side. We actually went by them. We did not attack. We were actually on the opposite side. We let them go by. Wow. 4 cargo ships. Wait. There were 5. She did use 1 torpedo and sank 1. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Give them the order to attack again, and now let's... Mainly, we gotta focus on taking Guam. Sub 05 can be responsible for moving further in. CTF Bravo is making her way over. And she's almost already able to provide air cover for our surface attack group. So that's good. Yeah, this has been a very good start to this episode so far. CTF Able's moving. It's good. Fuel situation looks fine there. A little bit weird that the torpedo boats came out and then went back in. Oh my gosh, 1,100 war bonds. Pause. Holy cow. That's a lot of war bonds. I think we're just going to queue up another line. This is 5 days until that finishes. What's this one at? 11 days? Okay, I think we'll just queue up another batch of victories at Puget Sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, good. So they're ready to go as soon as this one finishes. Oh, wait, but no, we don't want to do that because I think this first group of ships might try to wait for the second group. I'm not sure, but we don't want to start building them to find out that that is in fact the case. So I'm going to cancel them and we'll just immediately order them as soon as we get the chance. The 1100 war bonds then can probably go into upgrading a port. Truck Lagoon doesn't need to be upgraded. It is maxed out. Although it could do with some repairs, but the question is, do we want to perhaps upgrade Marshall Islands? Actually, Marshall Islands already was an upgrade. Upgrading the port does give us greater war bond income, but it's not by a lot. The one I could think of doing is actually upgrading something like Attu. I mean, where's the nearest one? On Alaska? No. Is there no one up here which is a big port? I mean, we're not sending any supplies up here, so I guess to a degree it does not make sense. Hey, they're getting there. Let's raid that. You're just wandering all the way up here for almost no reason. The funny thing is, I hope they have the fuel to get back. It looks like these guys do, and the Atlanta does too. That's fantastic. So they actually do have the fuel to get back to at least Wake Island or Midway. Probably Wake Island is where we'll send them. Midway can at this point become, yeah, it's a none, that's fine. I guess we don't need it to be a staging point. We do have a lot of convoys being sent out right now. Oh, wow, a lot of, everything's on the outward bound. So, convoy-wise, I think we're actually going to be okay. New Caledonia can be a surplus at this point. If needed, we can draw supply from her. She doesn't have that much herself, but I'm sure that none of these things are going to be effective in the end. And if we wanted to, one of the things we could do is just try to minimize the amount of war bonds tied up in this kind of place by building like Kingfisher Scouts and replacing everything with that. I'm not going to bother with that though. I mean, honestly, the thing I should do is build... I should probably build Catalinas and then put them on ASW so that they don't automatically deploy, because we don't want the Dauntlesses or the Wildcats deploying. B-17s won't deploy on their own, that's fine. But the Dauntless is only 20 anyways. Okay, this is fine. We'll just leave it exactly the way it is. It's fine. I don't think we need any scouts this far south anymore. We've kind of already pushed the Japanese back, but look at this collision course. Is that something we want a piece of? It's at least one fighting ship. Nine 8-inch guns. We definitely put a... I mean, essentially, if we can... I think we can defeat them. We might lose a cruiser, though. That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. If we can defeat them, and assuming they don't have like yet another task force somewhere around here, which is just as beefy or even bigger, we'll be the dominant force. Like, if we can take this group out, and there's not another group as big, we can actually run around these islands, and I guess the main thing we fear here is air. So far, the Task Force 22 has held up very well against everything, including air, but it only takes once for your luck to run out. I don't know. I really don't know. I would rather Port Moresby launch some kind of assistance. I'm just going to park the fleet right here, and hopefully that happens. So we still have these 1100 war bonds burning a hole in our pocket. And it's not, to me, at least, relative... Oh! They're done! Good. Get rid of those. The Avengers will get rid of those as well. So even more war bonds coming back. And the one thing we should probably have... Okay, 3 Helldivers, 3 Hellcats. I like that. And then a whole bunch of aircraft. Okay, that seems fine to me. Probably not a whole lot of aviation fuel here. Things are not going to be deploying very often. We'll get back on that. So next thing is just to watch the surface attack group. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We're so close to intercepting this convoy too. If we can, I'd still like to. I wonder if she's still chasing him down. Yeah, I guess very soon here we'll go first person. Wow, 15 knots. Why 15 knots? I wonder. And we'll see when we can start attacking Guam. But I think we have to be a little bit closer for that. Gonna give an order for this guys to move a little bit more west, since we can, if we need to, use our hell divers to actually take out these cargo ships. In fact, the fact that we're in range probably means that we should do that. We're gonna have to turn north to do it, but yeah, they're well within range. I think we'll just select all bomber. Let's select all from the Yorktown. So Yorktown will be the one who does it this time. And then maybe somebody else next time. So that's good. That'll free up our submarine. They're still straggling in. But I'm trying to not go into the tactical screen with this one. So hopefully we don't need to worry about what exactly happens. As long as they don't lose too many aircraft, I'm okay. What the fudger nickels happened? What are you doing? What is your major malfunction? Alright, let's break off a group of high fuel ones. Oh, they're going now, okay. They're not going now. I don't know what the hell is going on. Please, game, please. Please stop this. Okay, go and attack. You guys are going into a fleet or a squadron which is just gonna go home. Yeah, you and you go home, but this group can attack. Is that... what the hell? Rage! I don't know. I'm just frustrated sometimes playing this game. Just want very simple things to be done. You know, just follow your damn orders. Don't bug out. Aircraft are such a pain. Alright, so what's going on here? What group is this? I don't even know what group this is. Who's highlighted? Okay, that is you. Okay, so just move this way. And you are probably this group. So move this way. And you are this group, and you guys should move this way. Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna actually zoom in on these guys. Find out. Oh my god, what the hell? I knew it was gonna happen though. We knew it. We all knew it. Are they taking damage now? I don't know. Okay, I think everything is now clear. Okay, that's this one. Yeah, and they're both going home. Well, we'll give them the order to go home directly. And everyone else is attacking. They have over half their fuel tank left. That's fine. Alright, crisis averted, perhaps. We'll find out. I'll just find out when, we're missing like half our fighter group from CTF Bravo and we have to replace them. Let's enter this combat again. Alright, how are you guys doing? Just move. By the way, I just need to see somebody's range. You don't have a lot of guns left. It's good to know. Let's move them forward just by a little bit, and then I'll just take them out one at a time. We do need to send them with an escort, since there are some PT boats somewhere out there. Let's get these guys to be the escort. Who has the most shells? That's the first question. Well, the Pennsylvania does, actually. We'll just use her rear guns only. Okay, good. So you're stepping forward. Everyone else is just coming to a stop pretty soon. Chop chop. So what I guess we can do is just put the... it's the Pennsylvania too. It's the flagship. You guys are now going to go together this way. Everyone else can form up in any way they like. Sure. Yeah, this is actually what I want to do. Okay, that's a weird circle. Let's give them form a line just so the destroyers are not in front. Now I don't want you to fire. Is that the fleet? Okay, that's the fleet. I think we're fine. So this group, Baker, the originals, will just move up a little bit in support. Charlie's, we're looking good here. Where is this one? Is this the one I sent? I have no idea. Just get them to land. I sent one up here. Maybe they just died. I don't know. I really don't know. Low fuel. Low fuel. Out of fuel. Low fuel. Low fuel. Oh, go figure. We'll be close enough to scout soon enough anyway. Why are these guys back here? What happened? Every time we leave combat, it's going to be like this? Alright, we won't leave combat then. "33 minutes, let's go. Pick up the pace." She has a lot of rear shells, so... I don't think you guys fully understand what's going on. Why we have two... Yeah. And that's not so that you guys can all go together. I have you in two different squadrons so that you guys can split up and do two different things. In this case, one group staying back while the Pennsylvania moves forward. And I actually want to fire her... Okay, so let's see. I think you can just give a defend. Oh god. Defend. Defend. Okay, good. Let's do this. Let's see how far in front that lands. Oh, what a shot! What the hell? I got very, very, very lucky. Let's try to replicate it. He was here when we fired. So we'll see how far he goes in this amount of time. Oh my gosh, it's like Michael Jordan in the finals. That one surely is going to be a little bit short. Or after, sorry, long. I don't think that, I think she will have already surpassed that point. Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh, what the hell? The game giveth and the game taketh away. I don't know what to say otherwise. Alright, so Pennsylvania, you can actually move like this because... Oh, there is still a fleet here? What's left? Was there 5 PT boats and now we still have to take out a few? So I really don't want to use your front shells anymore. Yeah, there's still 1. Let's go like this. I guess we'll go like this, actually. And turn you hard to port as soon as we actually enter range of this last PT boat. And there, over there, should be the convoys. We can still catch them. In fact, we have no pressing need to hit Guam first. Let's get the rest of this fleet on their feet. We can take out that convoy and then swoop back if we need to. Probably won't be able to do all that in this episode, but let's speed up, make haste. No need to dawdle. Although, okay, the one thing I do want to check on, how did the aircraft end up doing? I just don't know. Okay, if I give you an attack order, yes. Let's just see what happens. They're coming back? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Shoot. Yes, fantastic. I think enter combat might be the thing which resets them. So we'll try not to enter combat. Fleet is over there. So hopefully that attack goes well. They were launching dive bombers. They hopefully are a little bit more competent about it this time. Alright, speed up. These guys moving towards the target? Yeah, they are. Good. Slow and steady wins the race. Not really, but we gotta tell our people something. We're approaching target. Okay, good. So let me pause. I have to do this pretty quickly in order to avoid firing. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and start raining down hell on this group. Kind of a pain in the butt to do this way, but otherwise he's going to expend his main shells. And he's going to hit targets I don't want him to hit. Alright, got some secondaries there. That was nice. Wow, got them all. Some barracks, those seem like important targets. We're just dead stopped in the water, shooting at... Fine, that's one way to do it, I guess. These things all do give me money. So it's kind of like worth it to... I better take out... Let's take out all the coastal guns, then we can go in with our secondary guns. I never even considered that. But now it seems like a good idea, considering I don't have... Jordan and Guam. Oh, wow. Our main gun. Speaking of trying to preserve all our main ammunition. Small AA. Whoa, let's destroy this dock ship. I don't even know what that means, but... okay, it's not dead yet, but it just took some heavy hits. There's another 6-inch gun. 6-inch gun here. 6-inch gun. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff I'm better off doing off camera, I think, at this point. I don't want to destroy that floating dry. I don't care about the ship in there. I'd rather not destroy the ship. Are all the coastal guns gone? We haven't destroyed the barracks yet, but again, let's try to... I want to try to do this. Maybe we can get in and... Oop, just... Okay, got one. Oh, it's not dead yet. Must be like... Is that on the beach on the other side or something? Very hard to hit. Very weird effect going on there. Alright, we got him. Hooray! What else do we need to destroy? I mean, there's these AAA emplacements, which would give us a little bit of money, so I guess we should do those. The money might be less important now, frankly, than the shells we're wasting to do it. Okay, so now the problem is, I need to move. I need to amphibiously invade. I think we're good, right? This is all that Guam has to offer. Alright, so I need to do this quickly. I need to do turn, and then immediately... Oh god, no, not you. You are defend. Pennsylvania is gonna turn. But then I also want her to fire a shot real fast as soon as she starts turning. So that she doesn't... like, destroy this dock ship, maybe? Looks like it could be dangerous. Good hit. So I will invade, I just want to make sure that there's nothing else we need to destroy first. Enemy fleet destroyed North... Alright, hooray, that's got it. Oh my god, what did you just ran into the... These guys are the dumbest escorts I've ever seen. Okay, fine, just, you know what, you guys go back to your other group. This episode's really frustrating me. I apologize for being so frustrated at this. It is very frustrating. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's try this instead. No, stop firing. Stop firing. Good, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use those guns instead. You're just going to very slowly drift over. That's the fleet right there, though. Damn it. I'm watching you. No, stop it. I don't even know what the carrier group is doing, but I'm afraid to leave this because these guys are so incompetent sometimes. Oh god, we're actually attacking already. No, they're attacking this! Oh my god! Okay, Scheisen. Alright, let's pull you guys back this way. I might just, you know, I'm just gonna have to give them all manual turn orders. Okay, now you... I mean, I was trying to save ammunition, but, you know, this was all, in the end, yeah, I guess totally pointless. No, don't attack that. Don't attack that. Just fire your gun here. So you know not to fire your gun anywhere else. Okay, now while we're watching this, might work out. These guys are all turning? They are. They listen. They listen so nicely. Sometimes it does work. Okay, so light guns. We're not even going to be close enough to do that. What do we want to hit? Honestly, no! No! Don't fire this way. Oh my god, stop! They destroyed the airfield? No, they didn't. Destroyed the port? No, we're fine. We're fine. Just go away, though. Do not fire over this way anymore. How do they even have the damn range to do it? Hit those things. Alright. Boy, I tell ya, this is like herding cats. I mean, that's the expression, but this feels like harder than herding cats. Okay, that's fine. Seems like it is a bit of a ways to... Keep missing with this one. Sometimes it's the angle you're firing at. Yep. We'll take the war bonds, thank you. And that should be everything that we want to hit. So the tricky thing is now we have to turn this guy away. Well, first of all, we need to give the invasion order. Damn it, we have to give it from the main screen. Okay, move this guy away. No, damn it. No, don't destroy the dock. Don't destroy the dock. When he's far enough away, then I can finally give the order to... Wow, that sounded huge. It sounded like the nuclear bomb just dropped. Okay, well we launched the spotter, so everything's fine, right? Very confusing. Not bad. Not bad for a guess. That was really pretty close. Jeez. Got her. Oh man, that was a big explosion. That was probably what I heard. Oh my gosh! Boy, those things go up. Ammunition, you know, they kind of live up to their name. So in a moment, as soon as we're out of range of this, which is not yet, I have no idea what our carrier task force is doing. It could be just a total waste of time, but hey, we're preserving Guam, and this is what we'll end up doing. We'll end up upgrading Guam. Previous American territory. Wow, we've just taken out everything except for the floating dry dock and the airfield. This is perfect. It's kind of what I wanted. Why are you only going 12 knots? Stand down. Give him the order to stand down. He won't shoot his guns. It's brilliant. No! No! Stand down. Wait. He could have missed. I don't know what he was even aiming at, but they're standing down. Yes. Yes. Okay. Pause. Previously invade. Sub 5 is done. Good. So that worked. And wait a second. No, sub 4 was the one. Carrier is moving up here, and she didn't lose any. Hooray! All right. Hey, things are working out. I mean, it took 50-minute episode. Boy, frustrating 50 minutes for me. From time to time, I mean, things worked out well, right? So I shouldn't be too upset, but there's definitely some concerns, some complaints. But there, all right, it's done. Hands off. We're gonna call this video to a close here. My oh my. Okay, so we're up to 1,800 war bonds. We're just swimming in war bonds now. We can do whatever we want. Order another Iowa. Definitely can upgrade Guam. And it makes sense to me because that's the one closest to a lot of other things. We'll upgrade it as soon as we get it, which will take us down to still pretty plentiful 800 war bonds, which is enough for us to buy another wave at Puget Sound when that one first wave finishes in a couple more days. Also gives us enough to upgrade those Yorktowns. So for now, we'll call this video to a close. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.